Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you a SmackDown review. Now, if you hear something in the background, it's my fan running. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's my fan running. But, I'm here to give you my SmackDown review. Haven't been able to watch it because I was doing Mother's Day stuff. Um, and I had a friend over, and he's not like a huge wrestling fan. He likes wrestling, but he's not a huge wrestling fan. So, let's get into it. I guess while I'm at it, I will, put up my poll and see how many, what the results are. So hold on 1 second. So my polls for what wrestling DVD should I review? The DVD reviews. Um, WWE Backlash 2007 has 4 votes with 66.67%. WWE Royal Rumble 2009 has 1 vote with 16.67%. And WWF WrestleMania 3 has the same amount, 1 vote with 16.67%. Now I'll pull up my other poll. WWE Armageddon. Um, the next one is what wrestling pay-per-view should I review? The series. WWE Armageddon has 3 votes with 60%. ECW Anarchy Wars has 1 vote with 20%. WCW Bash at the Beach has 1 vote with 20%. So you guys can vote on those polls. You can vote anytime you want. They're going to be down in the description box below, and the voting ends on June 4th, 2014. So let's get right into SmackDown now. This happened on May 9th, 2014. We get JBL and Michael Cole on commentary. The first match is actually Sheamus defending the United States Championship against Dean Ambrose. This is his Dean Ambrose rematch clause. Good match. Ambrose did a suplex to Sheamus on the floor. Sheamus did like when he picks him up like the Irish, what does it call it? Not the Rolling Thunder, the spin move. I don't really know what it's called. I thought that's what it was called, the Rolling Thunder, but that's what OBD. That's what RVD, which is Rob Van Dam, does. And Ambrose did a Sheamus did the Texas Cloverleaf. Ambrose fought out of it. Ambrose actually was cut up a little bit. His ribs were bruised. You could see it when Sheamus did the 10 clubs on the ropes against to him. And his arm was hurt, and he had a Band-Aid on his eye. And his arm, yeah. So Ambrose is able to do the, trying to think. He's able to do the, he goes for the drop kick, and Sheamus counters to a bro kick, and Ambrose ends up falling outside the ring. And he just beats the count back in the ring. So then Sheamus hits another bro kick on him and covers him and gets the win and maintains the championship. It was a good match, though. Ambrose didn't put up as much of a fight as he would because he was weakened after getting attacked by Evolution last week on Raw, and being in that 20-man battle royal for the United States Championship. But Sheamus retains the championship. I want to see Sheamus continue to have matches with the championship, get the prestige back into that United States Championship. Then we get RVD and Big E versus Bad News Barrett and Cesaro with Paul Heyman on commentary. This was a decent tag team match. It was okay. So RVD, I think, accidentally ended up he went to kick Cesaro, and he accidentally ended up kicking Big E. And Bad News Barrett pulled RVD out of the ring and threw him because he has an injured eye into the barricade. And then Cesaro hit the neutralizer on Big E for the win. I should mention that Paul Heyman mentioned on commentary how Brock Lesnar broke the streak of The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But it was good. And then we got Kofi Kingston versus Alexander. Well, not it says Alexander Rusev, but I think they just call him Rusev now. With Lana inside. I like how I should mention how Lana has her own theme music. I never really heard of a manager having their own win music, so I like how Lana has her own win music. This was a squash match. Kofi Kingston tried everything he did to do last week on Raw, but this time Rusev was smarter this time and ended up winning with the camel clutch. Then we get the Wyatt family backstage, and he talks about how fire is lights. I don't remember what he said. I kind of zoned out doing this. And then we get Roman Reigns versus Mark Henry. Now, Mark Henry actually makes one of these screens talking about how when the Shield was running things, they would attack people 3-on-1. And tonight it's just 1-on-1. So Mark Henry kind of was acting like a heel in this match, so maybe he's turning heel, I don't know. But Roman Reigns wins with the spear, gets the victory. The gay rapist could not win. Remember, Mark Henry is a gay rapist. If you see Haunted House 2, you know what I'm talking about. We get Batista versus Seth Rollins. Good match. Seth Rollins did a bunch of dives on him. He did the flip over dive. He did a lot of kicks on him. He ended up kicking him and doing like that stomp move he does off the top rope. One of the Insigories. I thought it was going to be over when Batista went for the Batista bomb, but Seth Rollins ended up countering into a kick, and Batista went outside the ring. And then Seth Rollins got on the turnbuckle and jumped on the turnbuckle and went to jump on Batista, but Batista countered, and Rollins went face first into the announcer's table, and the referee's count was at 9, and Batista got in the win, and then Seth Rollins ends up getting counted out of the match, and Batista gets the win, and afterwards he attacks him and hits the Batista bomb on him, and that was it. So, I liked it. It was good stuff. And then we get the Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan versus Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, the tag team champions, and John Cena. This was also a pretty good match. It wasn't anything special, though. John Cena's fighting with Bray Wyatt, and one of the Usos dives on Cena and help Cena, Eric Rowan, and his brother by accident. And Cena and Bray Wyatt. And then Luke Harper and one of the Usos are the legal men in the win. And Harper hits the clothesline on that Uso for the win. And that was it. That was SmackDown this week. I actually liked SmackDown this week. It was just a bunch of wrestling matches. And there wasn't any really bad matches. But I watched this off YouTube, so probably the bad matches I ended up fast forwarding. So good thing I had watched it off YouTube. I might just start watching it off YouTube ahead of time. So that's pretty much it, guys. Peace out.